Why not join the hottest indie station, The Connected Radio? Now, it's a great situation with structure and listeners, so don't do it alone. Join our family today by calling 1-855-566-6328 to get your show. Author. So if you get time, visit any outlet that sells books. Okay, I've written them from wealth, prosperity, self-care, self-improvement, motivation. I've written several books. So you can look me up, and you can also visit our social media handles, which is ELM School of Real Estate and then ELM Realty. And you can find me as Dr. Erica L. Brown on any social media platforms, because I want you to know we're on LinkedIn too. I want you to know that we're here, and we're here to take care of you, and we're here to serve you and to do what's necessary for this it's refreshing to take place. Okay. And as we know, things happen, we get into situations to where there's a rut, but we know that we're able to come out of these things. So a couple things about the show that we'll be doing in the next coming weeks: we'll have different topics, different industries coming to educate us, because I believe education is power. Okay. Knowledge is power. There's a difference. When you're educated, you apply it. Okay. Knowledge is the application of the education in which you received. So, therefore, this is what we're looking to do. This is what we're looking for you to obtain. So, because that's the introduction, I'm going to go ahead and we are going to take a simple, quick break to pay our sponsors, to pay our bills, and then we will be right back. It's refreshing.
Are you a content creator looking for a home for your movies, TV shows, podcasts, or more? Well, I have the perfect home for you. It's called Connected TV, which is in over 180 million homes on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. I see you like those numbers, so don't wait. Call us today at 1-855-566-6328, extension 5. We have very affordable rates. Don't let your hard work you put into your content go unnoticed.
We're back. It's refreshing. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I'm so excited. And what inspired me to just join the podcast or just join the team and have a talk show with Kevin. And I just want to thank him with Connected Ed for reaching out, because this was so phenomenal. Okay. I'm originally from Buffalo, New York, and so is he. And so what inspired me to do this is because we all know that elevation, empowerment, education is very important. And we look forward to doing just that as the Connected Ed. If you're not familiar with the Queen City Awards, make sure that you follow Connected Ed and you follow the Queen City Awards, because I've been nominated. I just want to put that plug out there. I've been nominated as the Author of the Year. So definitely find me under the category for Author of the Year and vote for all the nominees, whoever you recognize in any category, because we need your support and we need your help. But let's talk quickly about wealth, because I think that that's so very important that we understand that it doesn't take a lot to obtain generational wealth. So generational wealth in itself is a separate component away from just wealth. So let's talk about it. So generational wealth can be obtained, such as buying a piece of property, a piece of land, or actually inheriting it through life insurance. There's a couple of different ways that you can obtain generational wealth. But in particular, because my expertise is in real estate, okay? And like I said, you can look me up and read my resume in great lengths of what I've done over my 2 decades of real estate. But I want to talk to you about generational wealth. So let me use an example. If you have access to the county, let's use Mecklenburg County, because we're in Charlotte, North Carolina. So let's use Mecklenburg County. If you get access to the Register of Deeds office, you can easily look up a lot. So they have lots for sale. Okay, let's say that lot is $500. That is what that lot cost you, $500. Okay. And you give that to the Register of Deeds office. Later on, that lot will appreciate, depending on the location where it's at, it will appreciate over time. So $500, let's say 2 years from now, it's worth $10,000. Do the math. That's how easy that this generational wealth can happen. So with that extra money that you earn, you can buy more lots. And then you give it to your children or your cousin or your niece, your nephew, whoever it is that you would like to give that to. And that's how you build generational wealth on a continuous basis. Okay. And so I think that that's a beautiful thing for you to understand, that generational wealth is not only building just from lots, it's from building from time after time, from accumulating a profile in which you can build that generational wealth. Okay. So that's my tip that I wanted to give you guys. And my guest is here now. Okay. So I'm so excited about my guest, and we're going to take another quick commercial break, and then we will have her on the scene. Thank you.
The Connected Radio plays the hottest hits from indie or mainstream artists. Artists, do you need radio play and promotions? Call us at 1-855-566-6328. The Connected Radio is the real station for the people.
Hey, are you looking to get into radio broadcasting or back into it? Podcast shows have become very popular. And instead of doing it yourself, why not join the hottest indie station, The Connected Radio? Now, it's a great situation with structure and listeners, so don't do it alone. Join our family today by calling 1-855-566-6328 to get your show.
Are you a content creator looking for a home for your movies, TV shows, podcasts, or more? Well, I have the perfect home for you. It's called Connected TV, which is in over 180 million homes on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. I see you like those numbers, so don't wait. Call us today at 1-855-566-6328, extension 5. We have very affordable rates. Don't let your hard work you put into your content go unnoticed.
Okay, we're back. It's refreshing, and I have the one and only. Okay, I am so honored on this evening to have the one and only radio icon, radio host, any type of host. Oh, yes, she won the Charlotte Hall of Fame. I've done my homework. Okay, so let's not get that misconstrued. Okay, I don't bring any guests on that I know is not going to empower the people, but Cheryl Girl and I, okay, we go time back. Okay,
We do.
I won't get emotional. I promise I won't get emotional.
Oh,
But
that's the
she
good
was,
stuff.
that's the good
That's
stuff.
the good
She
stuff.
was
Get
the one
emotional.
who really interviewed me when I didn't even know what I was doing in life. Okay, I just was out here. We were in a play together, right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes. I
and
found those pictures last night.
You found the picture? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I got those pictures too. I actually blew those up. They're in my photo album. Okay. But this is Cheryl Girl. I mean, she really, truly needs no introduction. But what I will say about this is that she has always been a very, very generous and very gracious person. She's the most humble individual that you will ever meet. I promise you that. And I travel around the world, and she has always been available for me to even speak to. We don't even see each other often, but
I'm
when
always
we
with
do,
you in spirit.
yeah, in spirit.
Yeah.
And then when I call her, she's like, okay, no problem. Where do I show up at? And her schedule is so overwhelming. And so I'm just delighted that she's here on this evening, because I wanted her to come in, and I wanted her to be my very first guest that I interviewed, because I knew what she imparted in me when we were together in my early years. And I knew the motivation. I knew how she made me feel comfortable. And anything I wanted to know, any person I wanted to connect to, you were always there for me. Like, you were always the connector. Okay, put that in the comments, like the connector. It's important about connection, because you truly know about everything about connections.
Well,
And
that's
so,
the thing
yeah.
I love, and I'm so honored to be here with
Oh.
the Dr. Erica L. McKnight. Listen, this is one of the most fabulous people that I've ever met, and we do go way, way back. And when you extended the invitation, I had to be here, because let me tell you something. When this lady says she's gonna do something, she gets it done, and she's gonna make that money when she does it. And just like you say, I've poured into you, but you've always poured into me too. And I just appreciate that so much. And I love seeing you win. Let me tell you the story.
Oh gosh.
I don't remember why we were there. We were empowering some other lady. I think it was maybe Dr. Lisa Wicker did an event. Was it at the Maserati?
At the Maserati, yeah, at the
At
Maserati,
the
yes.
Maserati dealership. I don't even know why they invited me. But I was glad to be there, eating hors d'oeuvres and drinking mimosas. Dr. Erica was there, and she was like, this is so nice. She said, can you buy these? I'm like, well, I buy what? She's like, these cars that are sitting out here, they for sale. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure they are. She's like, I'm going to buy one. I'm like, what? Girl, I'm like, and she did.
Okay, she put my business out
Okay,
the
I'm
street.
just saying. But my point in saying is
Yeah.
that
No,
when you say you're going to do something,
Yeah.
you do it, and you do it thoroughly.
yeah.
Now, how many books have you written now?
Okay,
What is it,
by the
24?
end of the year, we're going to be at about 26 books.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
26 books. Yes,
Really?
26 books. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I just see you just doing so many amazing things. And one of the things I've always gotten from you is the generosity of your spirit.
Wow.
Because when I see you do things, you always have the good
Mhm.
in mind. You always prioritize that. And that makes a difference in the community.
Yes.
I've seen, y'all don't even know how many times she has blessed people, blessed businesses, given
Yes.
people opportunities. I've seen you help people get licensing. I can't say
Yes.
the word. You know what I'm trying to say.
Licensing. Yes.
You just do so many important things,
Yeah.
and offer so many opportunities to people. And I've been a proud recipient. So last night, getting ready for this, I was going through my pictures. When I put your name up, it brought the picture of the play we did, and I cannot remember the name of the play.
Oh, I can't.
With
Please
Tron.
forgive us.
I know,
Please
don't
forgive
be
us.
mad,
No, Tyrone.
Yeah, he'll be
please
mad.
forgive
He'll be
us.
mad.
But yeah. Oh yeah. My name was Journey, and your name was.
I don't even know.
You were the head lead, and my name was Journey. So go figure. I had no idea that the name Journey would later turn into my journey. Okay,
Oh,
and Cheryl Girl was
interesting.
the main lead, and I was either your sister, your daughter, cousin. I can't even remember. But that's how long ago it was.
Well,
But
it's funny. We can't remember the play,
but we can remember
each
our
other. Yeah. And I had posted a picture of me in a wedding dress
Uh-huh.
from the play, and it went crazy when I did it the first time. People were mad at me. My cousins like, "Oh, you got married again? You didn't tell nobody?" And I was like, "No." I'm like, "No, that's from a play. Everybody, calm down."
Correct.
But, so tell me how you had the character named Journey and how that's tied into like where you've been, because you got to catch me up.
I know
Get
we
me
gotta
up to
catch it.
speed.
See, and this is what I love about Cheryl Girls, because she's been doing this. Okay, she's iconic, and she's trying to with her humbleness,
Not at
trying
all.
to downplay
No.
that she's Hall of Famer, Radio Hall of
Okay,
Fame for
I-
Charlotte. Okay,
I will take
so
full.
she
I
gonna
will
take
give
full,
mine.
and you deserve
me
it.
up.
Okay, can we get some hand claps? She deserves truly
Thank you
that
very
honor, because I'm telling you, radio is her. She is radio, because when you listen to your voice travels, it goes everywhere, it goes around the world. And that's so important, and it's so empowering, because all the time people don't see you. They hear your
That's
voice,
true.
and your voice is so calm, and it's so non-threatening and non-intimidating. No, seriously.
Well, thank
And it
you.
has that monotoneness to it, you know?
Oh,
And
yeah.
so, yeah, so
a
it's
little
so cute.
shady.
And then-
Dr.
no, it's really a different, it's really a different feeling, and it connects with people. But how your question about the journey, I mean, that whole play, let me tell you guys something. It's on YouTube. It's
is it?
Tyrone Chandler is the one who actually produced it. Is that
Yeah,
what
that
we
is
say?
correct.
Produced, all that good stuff. You can find it on YouTube. But that we sold out CPCC
What, twice?
twice.
Yes.
And then we went to another location and had another show. And when I tell you that people were impacted, they were empowered, and they were uplifted by all what was going on. We were amazing. I mean, we
And
were
Dr.
all
Erica, of
connected.
course,
We
she
were all
stole the
connected.
show. She did her own costuming.
I know.
Coming in with the red bottom shoes on stage. Honey, always fabulous. Always
It was
fabulous.
amazing, because back then we had to make our own little
Oh,
costumes,
yeah,
and we
did.
had to put together whatever it was. But I mean, I'm just so delighted you're here, because a couple things about your journey, okay, and the success and the monumental, experiences and the accolades and everything that you have done. You've been doing this how many years now?
Oh my God, I'm like 300 years old.
I'll stop.
My
She
husband's
looks
very
good,
young,
doesn't
honey.
she?
I'm sucking the blood out of his neck every night.
All right,
Let me
now,
tell you.
hashtag husband. My husband's in the building too, just so you know, he's back there in the
I
background.
gotta,
Just saying.
Get yourself a younger man. I'm just saying.
Mr. Brown.
It's good for
Mr.
you.
Brown is back there.
But and now I see I got distracted.
I know you got
husband.
distracted.
Had a hot flash of my husband. Whew. But I've had a great journey. I've had a lot of opportunities. I've been blessed with so many opportunities. And I think probably one of the biggest things that I've enjoyed the most in my life and my career is being able to connect.
Nice.
And being able to talk to people and see what it is they want to do and find a way to help them get there. Because I just found that when you give, you receive.
Yes.
And when you put grace and mercy out there, that's what you receive. Just an example yesterday, I think it pays to be kind in the world. I had a family, and that's my word. Family is friends and family.
Wow.
You have
Family.
Family that you're born with.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Uh-huh.
can't
Okay.
get
Okay.
And then you have the friends that turn into family. And one of my family members had an emergency, and we ended up having to, I should have flown from New York, and we ended up going to go up to the hospital in Concord. I don't know anybody up there. She doesn't know anybody up there. When we walked in, we tell you about grace and mercy and putting it out there and putting out good energy. A woman happened to be standing in the back by the entrance, by the ambulances. And she said, "What do you ladies need?" And we're like, "Well, we're trying to get in. We got to find her mom, yada, yada." And she's like, "Hold on, I can help you." And this lady took time to walk us all the way through the back,
Wow.
all the way through it was a maze. And I'm trying to remember her last name. I'm trying to remember her name, but found out she was in charge of security. She could have called someone to do it, but she took the time and the moment to help us.
Yes.
And my friend and I were talking about how when you're good to people, people will be good to you, and you don't ever know when you're gonna need it.
Amen. Now
You
that's some
don't
good.
ever
Now
know
that's
when
some
you
good
need it.
nuggets. Y'all gonna
Yeah.
need to put that in the chat.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
because that's really good. And this is why you because like you said, you sow the right seeds and you reap that harvest. And people don't understand that we're at the grace and mercy of other people.
Yes.
And when that happens, you have to know that any situation can turn left or right at any
so
moment. Okay.
fast.
And we
Yeah.
have to know that, oh my gosh, I have to not only trust God, but I have to trust the people that he's entrusted with me.
Yes.
And like I love family. I mean, I
Family,
really
yes.
love that, because just because they're family does not mean they're family.
'Cause
And
I
we'll
got some
get to
people
that.
out there
Okay.
that- Lord,
we'll get to that shortly. Okay. Because don't I know? Because just when you thought that
Oh,
things
my.
were going in your favor, things shift.
Yes.
And so with that scenario and the connections, okay, tell us about some people that you've been able to connect to. I'm saying let's talk celebrity level in your business and what you've been doing. I know there's so many, but you could just drop a couple of names for the people.
Well, one of my all-time favorites. I've met a lot of people, and the people that always stand out to me are the ones who aren't so extra, because if you work in this business, everybody's special, everybody's important. I mean, but everybody really is. But I'm gonna tell you somebody who I love is some Anthony Hamilton.
Yes, I knew you were gonna say he was number one.
He is one of the kindest, most
Nice.
genuine people that I've ever met, and he'll pop up anywhere in Charlotte. He'll
Wow.
pop up anywhere. In fact, earlier this year when I was inducted, well, I wasn't inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame, but I was nominated for the Charlotte chapter.
Okay.
So, but I'm gonna claim all of it.
We're gonna claim all of it.
It can
Okay,
happen.
because it's all inclusive
But
in my
then
book.
he was recognized as being a local artist.
Yes.
Well, he's international artist, but he had the energy to come and be there and talk to everybody and shake every hand and take every picture. And you know what? He's been like that since day
Wow,
one.
isn't that
Since
amazing?
day one. I've seen him in the parking lot at Food Lion, walking around at night, going in to go before he had grits in the store. He was going in to get something. I'm like, what are you doing in the parking lot out here? He said, I gotta pick up some groceries.
I gotta pick up some
He's like,
like
I'm from
normal
Charlotte.
people.
He's like, I'm in Charlotte. These my people. I'm like, you better get some security. He's always been very confrontational, very kind.
Nice.
She's the type of person that when she would come to the station, she was very generous in the interview.
Okay.
Because some people they may come in defensive
Okay.
because they think you're going to attack them. Like, oh, they want to, like you're going to put them on the spot. So they may come in kind of mean, but she never did. And the thing that always stuck out to me was not only would she be kind to every single person there doing interviews, because when you come up there, you have to go do 5 stations.
Correct.
She would take time, do all the stations, meet everyone on staff.
Wow.
Wait, that's not even the best part. Before she leave, you know what she'd do? After she put her sneakers on, she would go back to where catering was.
What?
And all the people that set up, and she'd walk back there and shake every single person's hand
Yeah.
and thank them for putting the event together.
Isn't that
I've seen her
wonderful?
do that time and time and time again.
Yeah.
And
I would say that, not to cut you off, but I would say Anthony Hamilton, I've met him a couple times, and just what you described, he is so that, and like he will stay into the very last person to do autographs or whichever, take photos. I've met him and he's so gracious. And what I like about him too is that he stays out of the limelight of any type of bad publicity that I'm aware of. Okay. And Fantasia, I've met her one time, but I knew that she had a kindred spirit. I knew that she was a very, very special individual, just like all of the rest. And what people don't understand in this line of work, especially on that spectrum, it's so difficult to make everyone happy at all times. So let's talk about that. Like, how did you, when you were interviewing such people or just people in general, like, how did you make people happy during these interviews? What did you do? What was your preparation prior? Like, give us some nuggets.
So it's never my goal to make them happy.
Okay. See,
My goal
there
is
it is.
My goal is to make a connection.
Okay. Yeah.
Just like Connected
Like we
Radio.
said, Connected Radio.
The new refresh.
And the new refresh show.
It's to make the connection. And the connection, my responsibility is because I've been given the privilege to be in that position and talk to that person. My responsibility is to make that connection for my listeners, but also make that connection for that person. Give them a chance to let people know who they are.
Awesome.
You know, what's going on
Yes.
with them.
Good.
You know, to not, I'm gonna ask you a question or two.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
if it's relevant and people want to know, I'm gonna ask you.
Absolutely.
But you can do it in a way that's not attack mode.
Mm.
But
Mhm.
now a lot of media is about sensationalism.
Mm.
I mean, there's no such thing as bad publicity. It's good if you stay out the limelight with negative things, but realistically speaking, we've seen plenty of people rise to fame behind a sex tape, behind violence, behind,
True.
you know, and because it works, and it works faster almost than being
The
nice.
positive.
It
Correct.
really does.
I agree.
Because TMZ will have you up so fast if they catch you walking up to a Hornets game with somebody that's not the Kardashian that you married to. I was there, I saw it.
I saw it.
Well, I'm
No,
saying
it's
that.
gonna make the headline news.
But
Isn't
that
it?
just
Yeah.
was never my energy, and I think that was also part of my responsibility to deliver, something that was honest.
And thank you for saying that, because that is so sincere, everyone. This is why, again, I brought Cheryl Girl on, and just the refreshing, just to be refreshed. As I gave you that analogy earlier, as a computer, when the computer screen goes down, or when you're dealing with IT department,
Oh,
okay, they
Lord.
tell you refresh the screen. Sometimes you have to do that. And you notice the question that I asked her, I said, how did you make them happy? And her response was what? It wasn't my goal to make them happy, because we can't make people happy.
No.
All we can do is, like she said, connect. And everyone we're not going to connect to. We're not going to click with. We're not going to really probably have business with after that one time having business with them. But we know we connected. And then don't take every opportunity as a rejection. Sometimes a rejection is
It's a
changing.
blessing.
It's a blessing. And it's also changing your direction to go somewhere else. Okay. Because that person may not be the assignment. So I need you to understand that may not be your assignment.
Wait, and
Yeah.
you might have been their assignment.
Correct.
You might have
Yeah.
thought you were there for one thing, but God may have placed you there to make that person think about something else, or think about it a different way, or turn them in another direction. It's not necessarily that, like you said, that you're going to move forward with that person, but I just think that when you keep your spirit right and you keep your energy focused, things always work out.
Things will
really
always
good.
work out for you.
They do.
And on that note, thank you
Uh-huh.
so very much. We are going to take a quick break. Stand by. Okay. We're not done yet.
No, we're not
We need
done.
you guys to stay tuned, and we're going to go ahead and pay a couple bills. But thank you so much for tuning in.
Hey, are you looking to get into radio broadcasting or back into it? Podcast shows have become very popular. And instead of doing it yourself, why not join the hottest indie station, the Connected Radio? Now, it's a great situation with structure and listeners, so don't do it alone. Join our family today by calling 1-855-566-6328 to get your show.
Are you a content creator looking for a home for your movies, TV shows, podcasts, or more? Well, I have the perfect home for you. It's called Connected TV, which is in over 180 million homes on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. I see you like those numbers, so don't wait. Call us today at 1-855-566-6328, extension 5. We have very affordable rates. Don't let your hard work you put into your content go unnoticed.
The Connected Radio plays the hottest hits from indie or mainstream artists. Artists, do you need radio play and promotions? Call us at 1-855-566-6328. The Connected Radio is the real station for the people.
How many? Are we ready?
Are you a content creator looking for a home for your movies, TV shows, podcasts, or more? Well, I have the perfect home for you. It's called Connected TV, which is in over 180 million homes on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. I see you like those numbers, so don't wait. Call us today at 1-855-566-6328, extension 5. We have very affordable rates. Don't let your hard work you put into your content go unnoticed.
All right, we're back. It's refreshing, and we're going to continue our wonderful conversation with the one and only Cheryl Girl, our radio icon and our hostess with the mostest. I'm telling you, we have been having a good discussion, and if you have just tuned in, you're going to need to start from the very, very beginning, so therefore you won't miss all of the motivation and all of the tips that we have been giving one another on today. But I want to go into a little bit more. You talked earlier about marriage, and you talked about a younger man, because she brought it up. I didn't bring it up. She brought it up. No, I know. It's okay. It's lovely. And so tell us about, how you were describing that relationship. Just tell us how that intertwines with your current business and all the adventures that you have ongoing.
Well, I think my aunties, my Aunt Bob, my Aunt Fanny, my Aunt Carolyn, were amazing women. And they told me at a young age, get yourself a younger man. And the reason they said it's because all the well-born Henderson, Patterson, Thurgood women we live long. Mm-hmm. And they, we outliving these husbands. So they're like, get somebody who's open-minded. Get yourself somebody, it doesn't have to be younger, but be young in spirit.
Amen.
And really, when I say young in spirit, that is open to new things, open to adapting, being able to move. Mm-hmm. And when you got somebody that's moving,
all right,
that keeps you moving.
Amen.
I got to keep it zesty at the house.
Okay.
I had to get them moving. I had both knees replaced because my husband's 8 years younger than me.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Okay, she just saying. Okay, the knees replaced. Hashtag knees. Put that in the comments. Yeah. It's all about the knees. Now let me stop.
My good knees went out, so I bought some new knees.
Okay, now.
And I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do next is stay refreshed.
That's right.
I'm about to have a whole hot flash and take all my clothes off. And I do not care.
This is where
my new radio station.
This is what we do in refreshing.
My new radio station will be called WDNC. We do not care.
We do not care.
We do not care. I'm having a hot flash. I'm about to take. Okay. The next thing I'm gonna do, refresh. I'm getting some of that cream that women are putting on their faces and necks and everywhere.
Yeah.
To keep it fresh.
To keep it fresh. Well, what kind of cream is that? Tell the people
so
they know what kind of cream this is. What kind of cream is the people talking about? I ain't heard about this cream. You. She's look. Thank you so much. We have Pam in the background, by the way. She is our IT, our other third leg that's keeping it going. Okay, we appreciate Pam in the background, definitely.
What am I allowed to say? Is this for children?
It's for everyone.
For everyone.
No, we're 18 and over.
Okay, well, I'm just
demographics.
Saying,
I don't think any children.
I'm not gonna act up.
Okay.
I'm not gonna act up, but I'm gonna be who I am.
Exactly.
And I have a friend who's a couple of years older than me. She said, "Get yourself some of that new JJ cream."
Oh my!
She said, "Put it everywhere."
Oh gosh! Okay.
She said, "Keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh and
put it on your neck." Why are you leaving now, husband? You don't be scared. Don't be scared.
She said, wait, my husband done left the building. Okay, he done left the building.
That's why you asked me to come here.
I knew she was gonna keep it 100. See, this is the type of friends you need in your life. Somebody that's going to tell you what you need to do. And you're not afraid to express. See, ladies and gentlemen, listen here. You have to be willing to express yourself. We remember to express yourself. We remember that. Yeah, we remember that. And so you really have to express yourself because it's okay. No matter what the age is, like she said, young in spirit, her job description, Cheryl Girl, and the things that she does requires her to have, like you heard her say, someone who's moving. You can't be stagnant. You cannot be procrastinating. And we have similarities because my husband knows that I'm always on the go. Okay, he's older than I am, so I can relate. So I'm the refreshed. Okay, hashtag the refreshed. And so I am the one who's refreshed. And so I'm blessed to have him. And as Cheryl Girl said, she's blessed to have her husband. But you have to understand that as life goes on and as we do life, you have to be connected. And that's this whole radio station is called Connected Ed. You have to be connected to the right people. And so with that being said, tell us a little bit about what's coming, like what current projects do you have? Okay. And what would you like us all to know? Like now.
I am available for hire.
I know that's right.
Your birthday
point levels. Okay.
Okay. What I'm doing next, I'm so interested in AI.
Okay.
I love it. Every day I'm learning a new program. Girl, I tried the Gemini. I don't know if it's Gemini or what. I just tried it for the first time today.
That's on Google.
Yes,
The
yes,
Gemini,
it is.
yeah.
Download it because
Uh-huh.
I just did a picture of myself and made myself 20 years younger and 20 pounds lighter, baby.
Not that
I'm
she,
trying-
if
yeah,
you
I'm
see her in
trying to
person,
tell
she's
you.
slim enough, okay?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Mhm.
But I'm going to keep refreshing myself.
Good.
And you have to find a partner who
Good.
is vested in moving forward, because when you don't have that, it drags you down.
Yes.
And that's not just your spouse, that's also business. That's all your friendship. That's your family too. If you can be the motivation for the people, great. But understand, protect yourself. And I have to say this.
Yes,
because
go
I
right
was
ahead.
thinking about what we were going to talk about today. And I'm just so proud of you, Dr. Erica.
Oh, thank
And
you.
I love that, the name of your show is that it's refreshing. And it made me think about the fact that we need to constantly refresh. But there are a lot of people, especially a lot of women, who are holding space for someone else.
Come on.
They're holding space for someone else's goals, someone else's dreams, someone else's made up bullshit. And you are giving people permission to stop holding space for others, to refresh yourself, be it physically, be it spiritually, mentally, be it a job, be it education. God said, Erica, call Cheryl. Let's talk about it.
Yes,
Because
he did.
if it's just one person who heard Auntie Cheryl girl say, love yourself, do what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I see you doing it every day, and I'm very proud of you.
Oh, that touches my heart. I'm not going to cry. I promise I won't cry. I won't cry. Because I'm a big baby. A lot of people don't know that about me, but I'm very mushy in spite of all the exterior that people see. But I really, really appreciate you saying that, because a lot of times we always say, check on your strong friends.
Oh.
We hear that so often, but how often do we do that? Okay, because a lot of us, we appear to be strong all the time, but we're dealing with things. We're dealing with life. And like you said, we are so quick to do for others, that, pour into this cup, that cup, and then we're depleted.
Oh.
You know what I started telling myself
What's that?
years ago? Okay. And I believe you know this about me, is no is a complete sentence. No.
Yes, it is.
That's it.
Yeah.
A lot of things is I'm not assigned to. A lot of things I'm just not going to do. And like you said, as women, we're nurturers. I was telling my husband that the other day. We're nurturers. We're taught to give until we're exhausted.
Especially as a Southern woman, raised by a grandma. I had balance. My mom had a career. She was a registered nurse at the VA. So I saw her go out every day. And she was like, girl, get out there, live, do your thing. But my grandmother was a nurturer, and everything about her was about the family. And that's important. And it's critical, but it's not the only thing. And you can't do a great job at that if you don't pour into yourself.
I believe that. And you know what I noticed too is that people will sense when you're depleted.
Yeah.
They will recognize it. And you need those type of accountability partners. You need those people to pull you aside and say, listen, I see that you're exhausting yourself.
Yeah.
I see that you need some rest. And again, that's not a good person for you. You need those people, because if you have yes people in your life all the time, then that's exactly what's going to happen. Everything is going to be yes. And I'm so glad that you shared that with the audience, because when we're juggling multiple things, okay, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a business owner, award-winning author, and I got a doctorate,
billionaire, gazillionaire, world traveler.
Okay. I'll take close to the billions. I'm gonna claim close.
6-inch heels. She is the boss. Don't get it twisted, please.
and again, it's all about what you make of it. I haven't always been here. And that's why I was telling the listeners and the viewers today that go and learn of me, because a lot of people think, oh, you just arrived. No, I haven't. You don't remember. Cheryl talked about earlier, Miles Maserati and all these things. I had minivans. I've had all kind of cars. I am a car enthusiast. That I am. So multiple cars. It's what I do enjoy. But it's whatever rocks your boat. Okay. But the good thing about what you and I know about each other is that we are very humble people. Like we connect with, it doesn't matter who's speaking to us as
Cool.
long as it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to sit with billionaires all the time. I don't have to sit with millionaires or thousandaires.
I would like
or even
to sit with them more often than
I
I
love
am.
sitting with
Yeah,
them.
so let me
And
stick
so
that
we'll,
in.
we're gonna
Put
we're
me
gonna
in
make
the
sure that
millionaire,
you're in it.
billionaire
Yeah.
role.
We're gonna make sure.
Yeah.
But in those settings,
Yeah.
okay, to be a realist about it all, they're not always happy.
Oh,
Okay, they have challenges, but their conversations are different.
yes.
And what we've heard before is that, we sit at tables to where they talk about positive things and not gossip and not
Oh, yeah.
drama. We sit at the tables where we're
gossip.
wanted, not where we're just tolerating you.
Mhm.
So this is clear of what the segue into what you were talking about is that most of us are sitting at tables where we're not even welcomed. And why are you there?
And what I keep seeing from you is you don't care about that table because Dr. Erica will build her own table.
And I have.
She will buy the table that she wants. Yeah. Please understand what it is.
Yeah.
We don't have to be tolerated.
Mm-hmm.
We are enough.
Yeah.
We're enough.
We're
And if somebody doesn't think you enough, then they're not the right person, that's not the opportunity.
Yes.
You haven't missed out on anything.
Amen.
You really have.
And I agree with that, and my mom used to tell me often, she used to say to me all the time, is that, Erica, when you get that intuition or that gut feeling about whatever individual that may be, it's
Listen
true
to it.
and listen to it. Because if you don't, it's going to cost you.
I have made so many mistakes
Mm.
because I do have a generous spirit. And if I meet someone
Me too.
and they didn't actually say something wrong or do something that I can put my finger on it, I just be like, okay, I'm just tripping. Every time I've been wrong. I mean, every time I have made a mistake because I did not listen to my first mind. Your first mind is there to protect you and to guide you. So listen to it. But once again, I think that gets back to you have to pour into yourself.
Yes.
And when you pour into yourself and start being with yourself and sometimes sitting in silence, no TV, no radio, not just
good.
quiet time, listening to what is coming to you. What is your higher power saying to you? But if you're so busy doing other stuff and ignoring the signs, you're not going to hear it.
I agree with that.
So I'm down with
I
refreshing.
totally agree with that. And it's so refreshing. And, I came up with that name. I was just sitting. And when Kevin said, I need you to consider. And I was just like, okay. And I reached out or whatever. And he said, what do you think the name of the show? And I said, well, you know what? I just feel like it's refreshing. It just came to me.
It's perfect.
It just came to me. And it's because every morning I wake up, I refresh myself actually on a daily throughout the day.
Okay, let me ask
I
you. Okay, I'm gonna do my
tell
part.
I know, right?
Okay, just because I can't help myself. So, Dr. Erica, how do you refresh yourself in the morning? Because
Great
what
question.
you're doing apparently is working and winning. So we need to gather ourselves and do what Dr. Erica does.
Okay. Well, what I do as soon as I wake up, I pray, obviously, and I spend time with God, and I just sit on the edge of the bed before I do anything. I pray and then I meditate. And the meditation may have no words or anything. It's just a spirit of silence, just quiet. That's silence. And then I begin my day. And I also tell myself, okay, these are the tasks that I'm going to tackle. I can't tackle all of these today. It's impossible, meaning for me to do.
Right.
So I always measure my limits to what I can handle. Not what other people can handle, not what this person is saying, because I have employees. I have a lot of things going on, okay? And they make me great because they're the forefront. They're actually doing things behind the scenes, and I'm just the person that they see. But I'm still dictating everything that goes on, okay? So I'm dealing with a lot of personalities. Leading. Yes, I'm leading. You're right. So I'll change the dictating. Yes, I'm leading. And so I'm doing those things. But I travel a heck of a lot, as you can see. So traveling.
A personal assistant.
Well, I have three.
Well, I will move on.
I have
out
three.
the way.
I have three.
Look, I'm not gonna do what they do. Honestly,
I know, right?
I just want to go. I just want to be there.
We're gonna plan a trip. And so I have three. And again, I dictate my day. I speak my day. I say this is what my day is going to be like. And if it doesn't align with that, then I stop in my tracks. And so I said earlier, we pray, pivot, and proceed.
Oh.
I'm with the three P's. Pray.
Pray.
Yeah, you missed that. So y'all gonna have to tone that. That was in the beginning.
Okay.
But you pray, pivot, and you proceed.
Pray,
pivot, and proceed. You got the 3 P's.
Okay.
Because that's very important for us to do. So I'm the type of person that I don't put more on me than I can bear. Okay. If I'm not for that task, and if you didn't invite me or I decline, then guess what? It wasn't for me. Moving on. And you have to be okay with moving on. And then I have people in my circle that I can vent to. That's the other thing. If you don't have people that you can vent to or share when you're vulnerable to, then you might want to check your circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's
You're
very
going to
true.
want to check your circle, because there's times where I'm saying, I just can't do it today. And the only reason why is because I don't want to.
And it
has nothing to do. I don't want
it's
to.
A complete
No, it's a complete sentence.
I don't want
It
to.
is. I don't want to. So
Yeah.
there are things I don't do, and I eat good food. Food is my best friend. I probably need to,
That's my love language.
I know, man, it's a love language.
I'm
So I eat good food, and I like entertainment, such as, places you go to host, and I like jazz. So there are things that I put into my whole makeup of things that I enjoy doing, and I enjoy writing, as you know, because I believe 26 books later, best time selling author multiple times. Okay. And so I write because it's my story. And I tell people, everybody has a story.
Yes.
You just need to put it down. Even if you're just journaling, it turns into a book later. It's a manifesto. People need to know. And in conclusion, I'm going to say this with you, Cheryl Girls, like, you've been doing radio so long. There are people who aspire to be in radio. You have a book in you to tell them this is what you do. Okay. And I'm going to help you. And so guess what? She's going to come back on my show. It's refreshing. And we are going to debut her book. Okay. Because you need to write a book on the do's and don'ts in radio, whatever you want to title it. I have a whole publishing company. We will work this out. Won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
So we're going to come back, and we are going to do that, because you really need to write that. People are willing to listen.
I got some stories.
Okay, and you got some stories.
I'm going to give y'all some people. Y'all know who I'm talking about. You know who you are. When I write this down, you can pay me to not include you in my book. Because I was there. I remember.
Yeah, she remembers. So what we're going to do right now is there any last thoughts you want to leave with our viewers and listeners?
The first thing what I'd like to leave with you is that I am very humbled and feel very gracious for this opportunity. I appreciate you. I appreciate your energy. I'm so proud of you. And I'm just in a new phase of life, doing new things, hosting fundraisers and out there. I want everybody to live their best life.
Yes.
And if there's something you want to do, just do it.
Yes.
Just take the steps. Pour into yourself, be kind to yourself. And if nobody ever said it's okay, and yes, you're enough, Auntie Cheryl Girl says, yes, you are okay. You're good enough. Go do it, baby.
Awesome.
Go get all of it.
And where can they follow you at? Plug your social media. Cheryl Girl everywhere.
Yes. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I am terrible on Snapchat. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm there.
Are you on TikTok?
I'm on
okay.
Hold up.
She's the TikTok.
Yes.
Okay.
I got 28,000 views the other way.
Look at that.
But I wish I knew why.
No, you don't need to know why. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing. So everybody, I just want to say thank you so very much, because I just was so elated. And I told my husband, I said, man, Cheryl Girl. And my mom said hello, because my mom was like, oh yeah, Cheryl Girl. And I mean, all my family is watching. If not, they will be watching. But I'm just so delighted that you took the time out of your enormous schedule just to come on this. It's refreshing, because I'm telling you, I feel refreshed, and I'm sure the viewers and the listeners feel refreshed. And I just want to thank you once again. You guys, please follow Cheryl Girl. Please go to, is it a Marquee Lounge?
Okay, let me tell you that.
On Thursdays, right?
Actually,
or Sundays.
If you like to get down and dirty with me, I'm at the Hole in the Wall Club Mirage on Thursday night. We are eating chicken wings, and we are doing a Dirty 30 style. If you don't know, then you're not supposed to be there. Come on, somebody. Okay. So this is where she is on Thursdays, and then there's Sundays. And this Saturday, I will be with Dr. Alma Adams at the Mad Hatter fundraiser. Okay. I would love for you to buy a table, support her, support her congressional run. She's a big voted for
Politician.
for all
Mhm.
HBCUs. So it's a great place to network if you want to be somewhere. And then on Sundays, I'm at the Marquee for Stiletto and Martini Sundays.
Yes.
Now that's where we're linked in and we're bougie. And we're having a good time. Live music, the Rhythm for You band. It is a very cool
I've seen the
vibe.
videos.
It's
I haven't been yet, but I'm coming.
Oh, you need
I
to
promise.
come.
I'm coming. We are coming. We are coming.
Everybody,
Yes.
that's where you can take everybody.
Yes.
If you
yes.
have visitors who come down to Charlotte, they're like, oh, what y'all do down here? That's a great place to take them
Awesome.
and have a good time and live music. And the girl, you like food.
Well, you know, I like
Honey, they
buffalo
got
wings because
lamb.
I'm from Buffalo, New York. I like buffalo wings. And we
And they
love
have great
lamb.
wings.
Okay, we
They
love
have-
lamb. Yes.
We ordered the lamb. They brought 3 out. My husband didn't even want none. So I'm counting on 3 lamb chops. He tasted it. Then we had to split the second one. So I'm still mad. But you got the food.
The food is
incredible.
amazing. So
It's
we're looking
incredible.
forward to that. So, folks, once again, this is the one and only Cheryl
The
Girl,
one and only.
the iconic radio
Radio
personality
icon.
and
Baby.
the host, okay, on It's Refreshing. I'm so stoked, and I'm so glad that she's here. And we just want to thank her once again for coming on. And she will be back with that book. You heard it here first. Okay, this is live and in person. And she
I
said
know
that
I
she
am.
is going to write a
I'm
book.
serious.
So she's going to come here first on It's Refreshing, and we are going to debut it from here. And I'm
Okay.
just so excited about it. So we are going to go ahead and take our next break and pay our bills with our commercial and bring on our very next guest, Pink Lash _CB. Here
All
we
right.
go.
Hey, are you looking to get into radio broadcasting or back into it? Podcast shows have become very popular, and instead of doing it yourself, why not join the hottest indie station, the Connected Radio? Now, it's a great situation with structure and listeners, so don't do it alone. Join our family today by calling 1-855-566-6328 to get your show.
Are you a content creator looking for a home for your movies, TV shows, podcasts, or more? Well, I have the perfect home for you. It's called Connected TV, which is in over 180 million homes on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. I see you like those numbers, so don't wait. Call us today at 1-855-566-6328, extension 5. We have very affordable rates. Don't let your hard work you put into your content go unnoticed.
The Connected Radio plays the hottest hits from indie or mainstream artists. Artists, do you need radio play and promotions? Call us at 1-855-566-6328. The Connected Radio is the real station for the people.
All right, it's refreshing. We are back, you guys, and we have our second guest on this evening on our debut of the It's Refreshing show. We have the one and only award-winning female hip-hop artist in the building, and her name is Pink Lash _CB, and I met her years ago at a fundraiser. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen her in forever. That's all I'm just going to say right now, but we're going to talk about that off camera. But she was genuine from the time I met her. And we talk on social media. We're Facebook friends, all of that good stuff. And when I thought about doing this show, I said, I got to have her on. So without further ado, the wonderful Cassandra Baker. Hey, is in the building. Okay, Pink Lash. So you got to get your little plug in there. So please tell our viewers and listeners about all the amazing things that you have going on currently, especially, okay, we're both nominated for the Queen City Award, so please vote for us, okay? I need you guys to vote all the way up until October. I think it's 25th or 27th. One of those. I'm under Author of the Year, and she is under
Hip Hop Artist of the Year.
Female Hip Hop Artist of the Year. We need you guys to vote daily for us, so therefore we can win. And any other artists or any other nominees that you see on the ballot, please vote for them. It's so important that you guys support us because this builds our business, this builds our credibility, our reputation, and all of those good things. So tell us a little bit about the album and the songs. Where can we find them? Give the people all the information that we need on this evening.
Okay, my name is Pink Lash. How you guys doing? It's a pleasure to be here. I'm actually honored. When I walked in, I heard some positive stuff. I love women energy. I love the, positive vibes, encouraging, and that does a lot for me. And I had to give y'all props on that because I walked in to a great conversation.
Yes.
But yes, I'm on all platforms, and you can actually Google Pink Lash the rapper, and I promise you, my receipts to prove it. To you, okay.
Receipts. Okay.
Yes.
That's
and
all we
also I'm on Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I think they have music on Snapchat too, so I might be on that. So anywhere there's music, honey, you can get me, okay? And it's PINKLASH, and I do not sell lashes, okay?
Because that's what we want to know.
Yes,
Pink Lash. So tell us how that name came
Oh,
about.
oh,
The
y'all
Pink
really
Lash.
wanna know how
Yes.
Pink Lash-
Yes.
okay, don't
Just,
judge
give us
me.
the short version.
I'm
The
gonna
short
give you a really
version.
short version.
Okay.
Call of Duty.
Call of
so,
Duty.
yes.
Okay.
So me and my husband plays this game called Call of Duty. I know a lot of
Yes.
people know that.
I know what that is.
And so I had to create a character. And I was like, okay, so my favorite color is blue. A lot of people don't know that. They think it's pink. It's not. So I was like, well, blue lash, that don't sound right. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm thinking something else. So I like pink. So Pink Lash stayed with me in my character for Call of Duty.
Okay.
So with that, I started first I started in as an actress. A lot of people don't know that.
Okay.
Either. So I've done a little featured, I've done a little extra background, whatever. But I loved it, but not as much as I love music.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? I didn't know my family was generated from that music. Like, and I'm originally from DC, so y'all know I like beats.
Okay, DC go-go music.
Yeah, go-go. Oh yeah, we about to bring go-go
Okay,
vibe
good.
back too. Yes, we're gonna bring that back. But yeah, so quick version of it. My husband's in the music. He raps too. His name is NLB Slim. Shout out to him.
Shout out.
So he's a writer, videographer, all that stuff. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try that. I love it. I love the way, the energy, how, it makes people happy, the vibe, this and that. So I was like, okay, I tried it. So I tried my first one.
Okay.
Epic fail. Okay, I'm gonna be honest about
that.
So you gotta learn the strategies. I call it strategies. You gotta learn the vibe, you gotta learn the style, you gotta learn the flow. It's a lot in detail.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't know that. So once I did, I kept trying to go over it, learning the style, learning the mastery, and I finally got it. I finally got a sound. I go to Audio Box. And so once you find that engineer who can hear your sound, that's it.
Wow.
That's it. So definitely shout out to Audio Box, of course. But yeah, so I love it. And like when I perform, it gives me like this energy, and I don't care who's in front of me. Like some people can be talking and I'm performing. So guess what I'm doing? I'm coming to your face and perform because you don't want to hear what I'm saying.
And
so I'm gonna approach you.
Yeah. And so with your music, where do you get does the idea of the topic or the title comes from your life experiences or where? Okay, from life experiences.
Especially my newest single.
Yeah. Okay.
It has 20.1 thousand streaming views.
Nice.
And that's just from April. So just imagine it was about to be coming real soon. I'm gonna keep it pushing. But yeah, so like I say, the lifestyle, what I'm going through, or how I feel about a certain situation, or relationships, or
and all of that
in your
good
business,
stuff.
Which that's the name of my song.
Stay out my business. So you guys know that you can find Pink Lash on all platforms, your music and everything. You can find her on the Queen City Awards ballot to vote for her, the Female Hip Hop Artist of the Year. Okay, as we stated before, and you can find her music, and it's Stay Out of My Business.
Yes,
is that what it is?
Business.
Okay.
Yes. And also, shout out to Power 98.
Okay.
Playing it too.
Nice.
And also Still Popping, which features my husband NLB. They play that too, so you can actually call the radio station and request Pink Lash, Stay Out My Business, or Still Popping. Awesome.
You heard it first here, and we thank you so much for tuning in. You can follow her on _CB on all social media platforms, as well as Cheryl Girl. And we just want to thank you so much for tuning in. We're so excited on our first debut of It's Refreshing. Come back next Tuesday. We will be back next Tuesday at 6 p.m. sharp with more guests on our show. And thank you so much. And remember that you are enough.